Nancy Drew, Midnight in Salem. So we're gonna play. I'm 2 minutes early, but I'm tired of staring at the screen. Keep forgetting about the loading screen. Let's see what today brings. Come on, loading screen, you can do it. There you are. Still no cursor, though. It's so weird that there's still no cursor. I think I broke the game again. Oh, there it goes. There we go. I was curious if it said master on it. 'Cause it doesn't feel like master, you know? Alright, so I got her alibi. I should not have a checklist. It's bothering me that I do. Who else made me take any pictures yet? Oh, hey, this thing's open now. This thing wasn't open before. Also, it is bright.
Scented candles. Pretty standard gift shop material. Wait, broomstick? What kind of fragrance is that?
Oh, hey, Olivia.
Hey there, girl. Can't tell if you're supposed to be cute or creepy.
Let's talk
We're
to
back.
her.
Great. Let me guess. More questions?
Spooky how you could tell.
Though it harm none, do as thou wilt.
Okay.
I'm saying I guess it can't do any harm.
I've been going around asking everyone in town where they were on the night of the arson.
The night of the what?
Arson? At Hathorn House?
Why, I have no idea what you're talking about. Kidding, Nancy. Don't look so serious. I was here that night, doing my thing. I think there had to have been at least 20 people who can confirm that. It really stinks that Lauren is going to lose her home.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, of course.
So, I've heard ghosts are haunting Salem.
Of course.
You believe it?
How could I not when I've seen them with my own eyes?
Really? Can you describe what you saw?
Sure. It was dark, foggy. I was walking through the cemetery. Or was it the town square? I don't remember, but I do remember a ghost. No, multiple ghosts.
You're a terrible liar,
Spirits.
Olivia.
And did you ever see any ghosts near Hathorn House?
As a matter of fact, I did. I told you that a coven of witches unleashed them on the town a few years back. They will not rest until they get their vengeance. Let me guess. You can't find proof of a living soul present at the house the night it burned. Maybe the culprit wasn't among the living?
I haven't actually
That
asked
sounds
everybody.
even harder to prove.
Have you seen the restless souls of Salem, Nancy?
No.
I've seen something, but I'm not willing to just believe it's real. I need more.
Be careful. They'll still find you whether you believe in them or not.
I'm betting
You
it's still
might want to avoid the cemetery.
3 days ago, were you doing any witch tours?
3 days ago? No, I was not.
Okay. You remember what you were doing?
Actually, I had won a spa holiday at the Wayfarer Inn over in Marblehead. It was amazing. They used those glass cup things on my back. It was wicked crazy.
Oh. You have any receipts or...
It was all expenses paid.
Really?
And I'd show you my back, but I'm a quick healer. Witch powers. It looks like it never happened.
Probably because it did.
I had a flyer for the spa, but I threw it away this morning. Sorry, I know I'm not being helpful.
It's okay. You are. Thanks.
It's just like a terrible liar.
It's about you, Tegan, and Lauren, when you were kids.
Why are you interested in this? We grew apart. It happens.
I found an old photo from back then. It had the name Coven on it. Look. Was it the one you talk about in your show?
You found this photo at Tegan's house? I didn't peg her as sentimental.
So was it the same one?
Well, yes. Same coven. We heard about it as kids, I guess. We were all into history and witches. We still are.
And yet you've never made up.
I don't get why you care.
Can't help it. It's a mystery, even if you all tell me it isn't. See you later.
That's a cool pen. You not like the fact that the wall's just right there, but I don't know. Dress. Is he picking up a dress? Oh, they're all the same. Hey, so you're back. I'm glad you were able to catch it twice. Alright, let's go talk to the mayor. And nice car.
Miss Drew, how can I help you?
Thank
Miss
you.
Cole.
Alicia, please.
Oh, same. Nancy.
Great. So what do you need, Nancy? Any more paper clips, staplers, or perhaps a hammer drill?
I'm more of a pneumatic nail gun type myself.
Ha ha, nice.
You have a hammer drill in here.
In my closet. I'm a bit of a home improvement junkie. You have to be when you live in a house built in the 1800s.
Well, thanks, but I don't need any of those things. I do have some questions, though. You mind if I take 5 minutes of your time?
Please. I don't mind.
Also, why don't you sit in your chair, Alicia? And as a homeowner, I get why you would have crazy tools in your house. You have like one tool when something very specific breaks.
I'm sure you've heard about the burglary in the court's evidence room.
Yes, unbelievable. You know, I've started asking myself, what is happening to this town? It used to be such a safe place. And now we have arson and break-ins. I'm worried there's a pattern of escalation here. I mean, is this the kind of place I want to raise children in?
Oh, you're trying to start a family.
I mean, yes. But with the amount that I work, when is there any time? I barely have enough time to do my hair in the morning, let alone go on a date after work. And to be honest, the type of people living in a place like Salem is, well, not really what I'm into. How about you?
I have a boyfriend.
Really? He doesn't accompany you on your investigative trips?
Well, he's in college right now, and we see each other when we can.
Uh-huh. You've been dating long?
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah, a couple of years.
Okay.
No one said it was easy, but we figure out how to make it work.
All I'll say is, most men don't understand what we go through. We have to fight to get a seat at their table, and then they want us to go home and be family makers. Some unsolicited advice from one working woman to another? Don't let his plans get in the way of yours.
Of course, they don't.
I don't think Ned has plans, honestly. I think Ned is more of a Nancy, don't get yourself killed kind of boyfriend. Which is kind of nice. Also, I'm in the university library if you need me to look something up for you.
Do you know who has access to the evidence room?
As far as I know, just myself and the judge.
That's interesting.
Look, I don't like saying this, but the judge occasionally leaves the evidence room unlocked. The man even locked himself in his own office, for pity's sake. Not that it matters. I was told the burglar came from the outside.
So it's safe to say you weren't here during the theft?
Are you liking me for this crime, Nancy?
No, I don't like anyone for this crime. Or any other crime for that matter. Just doing my research.
I
never
was
really
not
that.
here.
This, but all the
I
Nancy
was
drips
running
I've read.
errands
I
around
know
town.
he is so
Busy,
not
busy.
mentioned. Bess and George are mentioned and show up way more frequently than Ned does. There was even a time in like, I want to say they're 80s, like late 80s, mid 80s, where like whoever wrote her Nancy Drew books, I forget what company published it. I'm trying to see. Here's a super old one I found at the at an antique store. But yeah, they have this thing where you can call the company and say, "Hey, should Nancy and Ned break up?" And Nancy and Ned broke up for like 10 years. But it's like comic books, so they're like back together and like 50 years has passed, but not really.
Do you happen to have the code for the evidence room door?
Nope, sorry. He hasn't given that to me yet. And knowing him, he's probably already lost it.
Doing some follow-ups with the arson. Where were you that night?
Are you asking for my alibi?
Well, yes, if you don't mind.
I was at a charity fundraiser, saving the piping plovers. Anyone in this town that works in an official capacity can vouch for me. Are you interviewing any of them?
I don't think I'll need to.
I'm a little bit surprised you'd even ask.
Just being thorough.
I can respect that.
Would you mind telling me what you were doing 3 days ago?
3 days ago. All day, or...
Well, any info would be helpful.
Actually, why are you interested in this?
I was in Austria 3 days ago and witnessed a theft of a historical artifact there that, surprisingly, I believe is connected to this theft.
I see. I was talking to your father about that case.
Really?
Yeah, we chat sometimes. About work. Mostly.
Okay.
Ask him.
Sure.
You're a regular sleuth, aren't you? Picking up other cases now?
Not exactly. It's kind of related to the Hathorn house.
Yeah, let's see. I was home, watching Jason cut the stump out of my front yard.
You hired Jason Danforth for that?
He's cheap, and he can't say no, because he needs the money. Plus, I kinda like watching him suffer a little.
I wouldn't know why.
You know, I could use someone like you. A lawyer is always in need of a good private investigator. If your father would be okay with you working for someone else.
Alicia, I'm my own woman. I work for myself. But you've been very helpful, and I really appreciate it.
Good. Well, when you solve this case, let's talk.
Alright, so Alicia's gonna be your new mommy. Nancy. Yeah, your father and I talk sometimes about work and stuff. We ask what each other's wearing, you know, normal stuff.
Do you know Lauren Holt?
Owner of Luminous Infusions. Resident of the Hathorn Estate Carriage House.
So do you know her?
Absolutely. I represent her.
How's the case going?
Well, that's a bit of a confidentiality issue. But you are the daughter of a lawyer. So, without a will, there is no case. No one has been able to find it.
And without the will, the house goes to the state.
The law is the law. I can try to get a delay. But we've already delayed twice, and the state doesn't care that someone lives there. It's a tough world out there.
I spoke with Lauren. She mentioned you have a key
A key?
to the Hathorn house.
It's the only copy. Don't lose it. Oh, and this really isn't supposed to be in your hands. If someone finds you with it, I might have to say you stole it.
I'll make sure to be discreet. Thanks.
Here to help, Nancy. Hey, next time, please knock before entering, okay?
Why did you bring your hammer drill to the office?
Well, after the burglary, we realized that this place was in dire need of higher security. I ordered the keypad online and used the drill to mount it. I just keep forgetting to bring the drill back home with me.
That's impressive.
Yeah, Still ended up calling a professional when the thing wouldn't stop beeping.
What did you mean when you said the people here are not your type?
Oh, you probably know by now. You've been around town, right?
I have.
It's all people with minds as small as the town itself. I don't mean to sound harsh, but you can only meet so many with the same mindset before you see a pattern.
That's interesting. Did something happen?
Oh, nothing much. Sometimes I just wish this place would be a bit bigger, you know? More progressive. Imagine a revitalized town.
Do you think that could happen?
A woman can dream.
I mean, she's not wrong about it being a small-minded community. They're putting the only suspect they have for arson because she burned down a shed when she was 9 and has burn marks. And that's their reasoning for wanting arson.
See you later.
And their judge has, like... I'm gonna go in the hallway. Hey, Nance. Hey, Ned, we were just talking about you. How you doing? Well, maybe not really. No, you don't have to. Vacation can wait. That's sweet. Just need to keep my nerves calm. Every mystery can be solved. I'll figure this out. I know you will. Just keep at it. Thank you. Always, let me know if there's anything I can do. Not gonna ask him how he is. Oh, okay. I had a green light. Was it green light a missed call or something? Oh well, we should call Carson.
Hey,
Ned is a
you reached
sweetheart.
Carson Drew's home number. For business inquiries, please call my office and I'll get back to you. Anyone else is welcome to leave a message after the beep.
Hello?
Is this Damien Faulkner?
Yeah? Who is this?
Hi, my name is Nancy Drew. I'm a private investigator currently working
Sort of.
the Hathorne House case on behalf of Judge Danforth.
Kind of.
Do you mind if I take up a minute of your time?
Go ahead.
Just wanted to follow up on some statements.
Statements made by whom?
Tegan Perry,
Yes?
your girlfriend.
Right.
Where were you?
Sorry, but were these statements given to the police?
No. They were given to me, willingly.
Yeah, sorry. I work for Alicia, and I've learned to make sure that when you're being questioned, you always have a lawyer present. I don't want to sound like I'm guilty or complicit, I just know my rights.
Of course.
But you sound trustworthy.
Oh, thanks. How long have you worked for Alicia?
I've interned for her for a while, but she doesn't really pay attention to me.
You seem to know a lot about legal framework.
I listen to her on the phone. A lot. Anyway, I was with Tegan on the night of the fire. That's what you wanted to know, right?
Yeah. And what did you guys do?
Watched a movie.
Okay. Which movie?
Honestly, couldn't tell you. Tegan picks. You know, they're always some kind of vampire, drama, apocalyptic, teenagey, angsty thing. Don't tell her, but I never pay attention. I'm into hard sci-fi.
Oh, good to know.
Anything else, or...?
No. Thanks for talking to me.
Yep, sure. Bye.
I was with my girlfriend, and we were doing other things, and also there was a movie on. Somewhere. How much more do you need? Who else was I gonna call? No one, I guess. I just had to collaborate her story. Alright, let's go get Judge Danforth. Maybe he'll give me his son's number.
No, not today. I can't. There's too much to do.
Oh, speaking of which, there he is.
Take a break. You need it.
Jason, I have had these protesters outside my window nonstop for days. I must deal with this situation. The longer it goes on, the worse it looks.
Yeah.
You're
But I'm
with
buying lunch.
May?
You're buying? Really? With what?
You gotta get over this, Dad. It's not good for you. It's not healthy.
What are you talking about?
You resent me.
I don't resent you, Jason.
It sounds like you
Miss
resent him.
Drew, please, come in.
Too late.
We'll talk later, okay?
Oh, Well, you have time for her, but not for me.
Please, Jason.
It sounds like you're a little resentful too, Jason.
Hi, Jason Danforth.
Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew. You're visiting Salem, yeah? What do you think? Kind of a boring town beneath all the legends.
Jason, come on. We have a meeting.
Actually, it seems like there's a lot going on here.
Well, whenever you're up for some real excitement, look me up.
Give me your
I'm sorry.
information,
He's
dude. I'll call you.
Still trying to figure out what he wants to do with his life.
Didn't want to follow in his father's footsteps.
Oh, he tried. Didn't have the dedication to follow through with the schooling. Anyway, let's get started.
Alright, let me zoom out real quick so I can zoom back in.
As you know, I want to investigate the crime scene. Could you give me the code for the keypad?
That information isn't usually available to the public. I'm afraid I can't just take your word for it. I'll have it taken care of.
No, I want more than that.
As you know, I want to
That information isn't usually available.
Alright, fine. You want? Alright, Jason, are you just like outside the door? I know, right? And he's with May? Whoop. Look at that person T-posing. Where'd they go? Oh well.
I need to get Judge Danforth's permission before I investigate the burglary.
Well,
I
he
really
said
should
no.
call Dad so he can run this by the judge. I could jeopardize the whole investigation if I was caught snooping around the courthouse without permission.
Well, I called Dad, but he won't answer me. So I definitely had a... Well, let's try it one more time, I guess.
Nance, how's my girl doing?
Hey, Dad. I have a favor I need to ask you.
Of course. Shoot.
I need to investigate inside the Salem courthouse, specifically concerning the burglary in the evidence room. Do you think you could call Judge Danforth on my behalf and get his permission?
Not a problem. You know, this reminds me, next time you see him, you should bring up the Lake Winnipesaukee Regatta.
Dad,
Yeah?
maybe later.
Sure thing. Talk soon.
Hey, it's Carson. Okay, I definitely get more spots, right? Alright, let's go.
You're all set.
Great. Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome.
Is there anything else?
I'm just really proud of you, Nancy. I don't know how often I tell you that. I think it's not nearly enough.
Thanks, Dad. You know I learned it all from you, right?
Oh, now I know that's not true. The judge told me about a certain lock-picking incident. You certainly didn't learn that from me.
I may have picked up a few extra skills along the way.
I'd expect nothing less. Love you, kiddo. Go get him.
Yeah, so Jason's not officially with May, I guess. Not yet. But she won't give her alibi, and Judge Danforth doesn't like the fact that May, this one, was hanging out with, his son. And she won't give her alibi because I think they were hanging out together. Is there a way to knock? Nope, just gonna bird right in. Cool.
Judge, everything okay?
What in the Sam heck is a Bitcoin?
A Bitcoin? It's a cryptocurrency.
A what?
It's a decentralized digital currency.
All these new made-up digital things just go too far, if you ask me. Nothing's ever been wrong with good old American Benjamins.
As you know, I want to investigate the crime scene. Could you give me the code for the keypad?
Oh, yes, about that. Well, you see, I had it written on a post-it note,
And then,
but I seem to have misplaced it. It should be around here somewhere. Feel free to look for it.
Oh, okay. Don't worry about it. I love a good scavenger hunt.
Alright. I think that's better. Alright, post-it note. Where'd you go? Hey, there's a post-it note.
There's a number written on here.
I just don't understand why Nancy is so quiet. I turned her dialogue volume all the way up. Oh, this is not the right book. I grabbed my Nancy Drew journal and accidentally grabbed my Nancy Drew book instead. Wondering why I couldn't figure out why I wasn't writing in that. Because Nancy doesn't have her own journal in this one, which I'm still upset about. Always get one off. Yep. Looks like someone broke into it to me.
No glass on the floor. So the window was broken from the inside.
I swear, I can't make the dialogue any louder. I can't. It's impossible. Maybe that controls everything? I don't know. The hammer 2 thingy. Well, whoever jumped out is gonna land straight into that tool. Well, I want to hear it. Salem districts, some things, some other things. Love to be able to look at that, but that's okay, I guess. Checked out by Alicia Cole, Laura Holt. It might have been used to break the window. L. Holt. Version testimony, Alicia Cole.
Now to figure out which ones were stolen. It's Dusty. It's Dusty. It's Dusty.
I get it, it's Dusty. I mean, to be fair, they're VHSs, so.
A map of Salem.
It's a very tiny map of Salem.
A map of...
Okay, but why? And I feel like any intern ever could just...
No.
Was she telling me no?
No. 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 No.
Really not sure what I'm doing here. Okay, so... Okay. I mean, let's just go straight to 20 in D5-2. Found it.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No.
She sounds like she's talking to a dog, right? No.
No. No. No.
I don't know what I'm doing. Because, I mean, let me tell you, number 20 is not there. Well, I guess it's because it's checked out. Okay. Okay. 18? Is 18 checked out?
Interesting.
18's missing. Tegan Perry gave some pictures on October 24th. Not that one. The dates are weird. Why do you have item numbers like 14, 15, and 16 happening outside of all of these October stuff? Yeah. Alright.
No.
I guess if it's got something in it, it's fine. Also, it's a tiny town if it keeps all of its crime stuff in here.
No.
Alright, which one's this one? 11? 11 is also Tegan Perry's testimony.
Interesting.
Seriously, this work is not hard to do. Which one's this one? 8? 8 is signed out, so that's not a big deal. Six is not. Again, Tegan Perry.
Interesting. All of the stolen evidence was linked to the accused witch's claim to Hathorn House.
I don't know how you got that from that, Nancy, but thanks. Because I got Tegan Perry heritage chart. That makes sense. That could be connected. Tegan Perry's testimony. And Tegan Perry has pictures that she gave. So that's probably it, right? Unless there's other Tegan Perry stuff. No. Okay. Alright. Let's go talk to anybody who will listen to me. Knock, knock.
Whoa. What? We don't knock anymore?
I tried to knock. I don't know how.
Left your door open.
Actually, that was Damien Faulkner. He's my intern.
You have an intern. I haven't seen him.
He's around. Someone has to make the coffee here. I'm swamped most days, and I could barely trust Judge Danforth with a flashlight.
Oh, I mean, he's not that inept.
You're right. That was mean. Anyway, what can I help you with?
I just met Jason Danforth.
What did you think? Kinda cute, huh?
Not the adjective I would use.
Different tastes.
Yeah, I think he's kind of like a fast food cheeseburger with extra cheese. And I'm more of a home-cooked meal kind of gal.
What can I say? I love cheese.
So you know him well?
I know him. He does odd jobs for me sometimes. Doesn't hurt that he's easy on the eyes. He is kinda dumb, though.
I wouldn't really know, to be honest.
Listen, spare yourself the headache and just avoid him. Trust me, not much substance. He loves his car. That's all you really need to know.
See you later.
I'm gonna figure out how to knock, so I'm not mean. You got that girl T-posing still. Just clearing that up. Being dumb. Alright, let's go talk to Tegan. See if she knows anything about the missing stuff. And then, I mean, I gotta get in touch with Jason somehow. Can I get around the office and look from the outside? Right. Gotta talk to her going this way.
Nancy, hey. How's the investigation going?
Deirdre only mentioned it in passing, but you and Olivia used to be friends?
We were, and I guess it doesn't hurt to mention that Lauren was a part of our little group as well. But that was years ago.
So you don't get along now?
Things changed.
Did something happen?
I don't see why this is relevant.
I don't know why you guys keep being cagey.
My sister's name? She doesn't need more blame for things she didn't do.
What did she get the blame for before?
This town wants someone to blame for everything. She's different and gets singled out.
I want to know more about anyone who might have a motive for the fire. Maybe you can help if you know them, even as old friends.
I guess. Go on.
What can you tell me about Olivia?
What can I tell you about Olivia? I can tell you that I think her shtick is ridiculous. And that she's doing this town a disservice by selling this silly idea of broomsticks in this double toil and trouble version of witches. This is a place of real history, and she wants it to be a theme park.
Do you think she would have burned down the Hathorn house?
I suppose it would be good for business. People love a ruin.
Especially a haunted ruin.
She is pretty happy lighting fires. But I don't know. I only want my sister cleared.
I know. We're getting there. I can't help but think about the rumor Olivia talks about. The Coven.
You shouldn't pay any attention to her stories. She just says whatever she thinks the crowd wants. Real history isn't interesting to Olivia.
So you never heard this rumor elsewhere?
I didn't say that. There are no witches in Salem. Just showy frauds and stupid kids doing stupid things. Don't trouble yourself with ancient history and rumors. There's a real kid in trouble who needs your help.
What can you tell me about Lauren?
Lauren is a piece of work. Olivia may pretend to be a witch, but Lauren thinks she's a witch, you know? They are as bad as each other. The real legacy and history of Salem is what's important, not over-the-top stories and hokey potions and lotions.
So you don't go to her shop?
I've never been in, but I've had the tea. My advice? Stay away from the Senna Leaf. Can ruin your whole day.
Do you think she would burn down Hathorn House?
I don't know. Maybe. If she thought it would help her stay on the grounds. She certainly doesn't want anyone else having it, even if there are historical and legal reasons. But like I said, I don't really know her that well anymore.
Talk to you later.
Not talking about how the entire missing... Okay, let's go to the Hathorn house. Just because we have a key. I actually got that right this time. I wonder if they'll ever invent fast travel. Because I'm just kind of like going in a straight line. Like, there's the ghost. I got the flyer piece from the ghost. I wonder if I have to pick some of these herbs later, because I don't...
These snapdragons are lovely. At least some of them survived the fire.
Okay, snapdragons are not something I need to worry about. But since she made a comment on that, I bet... Is that a neighbor or just like... No, it looks like it's a shed. It's a shed. Let's go see the shed, because I didn't see it very well last night. And what's with all these candles around? Nancy thinks it's weird too, I guess. And what's this thing? This. What is this?
A wooden decoration, portraying snapdragons.
Okay, snapdragons are officially important now.
A wooden...
Okay, there's like a door, though, I would like to go in. Okay. Apparently, just the wooden... Okay, y'all can see that, right? That is definitely a weird stone. Am I just going to ignore it? until I find it later. Is that the key here? Okay. We'll just pretend that's not important, which it certainly is. Darn it, clicked off the screen again.
Locked.
Yeah, well. Key.
The key should fit, but the door and lock are awry. The door needs more leverage.
Okay, I want to put this back. Okay.
Locked.
Door needs more leverage. What the frick
Locked.
does that mean? Can I just bust through a window? The line, you're right. There's a rumor that the person who auditioned to do the voice of Nancy Drew just had to say locked over and over again just to make sure they really got it. Okay, can I just take this
This ought
crowbar?
to help me out.
Thank you. Thank you for just taking this crowbar that is just stuck in this mound of dirt for no reason. Also, half the burning's burned down. Building is burned down. I said burning.
Locked.
Boom!
Now this is more like it.
That's one way to open the door with a door lock. With a crowbar.
There we go. Now it fits.
Do I get to keep the crowbar? Because that might come in handy. And it might be the only weapon Nancy gets except for in the first game when she got a gun. Does anybody but me remember it? In the very first Nancy Drew game, secrets of some sort. It's literally right there. I'll grab it if it bothers me too much. Secrets can kill? Yeah, secrets can kill. Mitch gave her a gun and she shot Mitch in the leg. And then in the redone edition, I don't think that happened, but I haven't played the redone edition. It's still smoking. How is that possible? It was days ago.
The walls
No, weeks
are
ago.
still smoldering from the fire. It's making my eyes water.
I bet it's because there's some sort of, like, burning...
The walls are still smoldering from the...
I wonder if there's some, like, plant or something under there that when it burns, it sends out smoke, making your eyes water and hallucinate.
Old secretary desk. Roaring 20s, maybe.
Alright. I'm gonna get in you. AW. Nancy, come in on this. I'm not sure if I'm not getting it or if Nancy's not seeing it or is seeing it and not making a connection. But why would Judge Hathorn have a desk? Oh, that's right, because it used to stand for something else besides to curse witches. Hello.
There's something peculiar about this mirror. Someone painted laurels on the mirror glass. But why?
Does it have a reflection? No? Okay. No? Okay. Sorry. Can't do anything there. Can I mess with the light sockets? Okay.
A brand new jacket? Who would leave this behind?
Inspect the jacket. Well,
Oh, hello. A business card. Olivia Ravencroft. What were you doing here?
she's not gonna leave her own jacket here with one business card. Right? I mean, this is definitely... Besides, this jacket looks like it's Jason's style more than Olivia's. Can we talk about this burned sleeve? Can we talk about this burned sleeve? I really want to talk about this burned sleeve. Nope. Okay. Nancy just don't see it. I still think it's Olivia, don't get me wrong. I am still hedging all of my bets on Olivia. Nope. Okay. Okay, there's like cleaning supplies like everywhere, so that kind of makes sense. Yeah! I got freaked out by the ants. Okay, can we talk about these ants, please? Nancy? No? No, we're not going to discuss the ants either. Okay. It definitely had a cursor that looked different. No, I guess not.
Francis Tuttle needed this medical machine to stay alive.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder what will happen to it now.
He'll probably go back to whatever place she rented the machine from.
It's dusty. It's dusty.
Because that's what you do with medical machines. God, so many ants. You don't actually buy them, you rent them, and then they go back to the place you rented them from.
Francis Tuttle needed this medical...
I mean...
The entire second floor has burned down. It looks unstable. Not going any further than this.
When has that ever stopped us, Nancy? Remember in the one in Scotland where we just jumped a gap?
The second floor has burned...
We didn't. We died a lot, actually. I wonder if there's going to be any death scenes in this game. I haven't come across any yet. Doesn't mean there aren't any. Alright, I'm definitely missing something here. Okay.
The walls are still smoldering.
Yep. Do I still have the crowbar? No. Actual useful thing? I did not find what I was supposed to find at the Hathorn house. And I can't figure out why I can't open this. I have the key for it and everything. I just can't. I'm clicking everywhere I can think to click. But for some reason, it's not doing anything.
An old...
Yeah, and it only zooms in on that part no matter where I click. Anything over here? Besides all those ants? Seriously, why wouldn't Nancy comment on that? Nope, I definitely didn't mean to go that way. Crud. I think I'm stuck. I did not find what I was supposed to find at the Hathorn house.
Certainly looks hair-raising, even in the light of day. Certainly...
Okay, none of that did anything.
Certainly...
I mean, this part looks fine. Why can't I go up there? Like, I get that this part burned down, but...
These snapdragons are lovely.
I'm glad. But I still want to know what's up with this. This is something. That's something... There's something at the Hathorn house that I need to find and I didn't. Crud. I can, like, turn and stuff. I'm not surprised Nancy knows what snapdragons look like. Nancy's been around lots of different stuff. She has definitely been plant picking more times than... It looks like I might be able to go over here for reasons. Not sure what reasons, since there's just this weirdly shaped, totally supposed to be a rock thing. I'm stuck, I think. I hate being stuck so early on in the game. That's a nice textured boulder. In all fairness, I turned the graphics way down. So this boulder probably looks really nice when the graphics aren't, you know, what I did to them. But it was making my computer run bad and making me dizzy. Alright, so I could go over there for some reason. I'm lost. I got lost on a one-way path.
Hi, Nancy. You're back soon.
I just have a couple more things I wanted to ask you.
Well, lucky for you, it's quiet here today. Shoot.
This is like the best job ever. She gets to stand around all day and drink tea. Just, that's her day, right? She gets to make pastries and drink tea. She sells some stuff sometimes, but she just makes tea and drinks it, and it sounds great.
What kind of... Lauren, need some help?
Yes. Please feel free to prepare some more.
Yeah, sure, why not? Moderate high blood pressure, garlic, and liver. What was liver? Liver was... thistle.
Good job.
Okay, darn right, good job. Moderate nausea and migraines. Migraines were feverfew. Yeah.
I'm sorry. You're gonna have to...
Slight migraines. Oh, it's ginger.
Good job.
My bad. I didn't actually have to look much of that up. Alright, so I can't really do anything with Lauren except get her out of the shop, which I did, but I didn't need to. For no reason. I want to take so much of this tea. I want to buy it all. Alright, so... how do I find out about Jason? Where can I get his number? I talked to Olivia, let's talk to Olivia again, I guess. Camera angles are hard. Let's talk to Olivia again. Just because I haven't.
You're back!
Oh, right, and I also found her jacket.
I found this jacket.
Oh my gosh, where'd you find it? I've been looking for this.
It was in the Hathorn house.
Hathorn House? What was it doing there? I've never been there.
I don't know, but it had your business card in its pocket, so I knew it was yours.
What luck! That's great! Can I have it back?
Sure.
I was wrong. I was wrong. That is 100% Olivia's jacket. She just carries around one business card in the pocket.
See you later.
Couldn't find the Hathorn clue. I guess I didn't quite investigate the break-in correctly. Gather alibis. I need to gather. Hold on a second. Hold up a minute. Cocoa Crinkles! They're mine! Let me eat it! No. Darn it. I guess let's just go back to... This is Jason's car. That's whose car this is. Oh, hey, Jason! I missed you. I don't know how I missed you in the crowd. Can we talk?
I knew you couldn't resist.
I don't like you.
Yes, you are correct, Jason. I could not.
I'm open tomorrow night. Or tonight. Or right now. Lady's choice.
How about 3 nights ago?
Wait, we already went on a date?
Definitely not.
Oh.
I really like that. Like, wait, did we already go on a date? If so, I'm not interested in you anymore. I only date new chicks.
Where were you on the night Hathorn House was burned?
Oh, right. I was...
Trying to come up with an
remember?
alibi?
Yeah, it's coming to me.
Slowly as I'm
Primal
thinking
Cuts.
it.
I'm sorry.
It's a steakhouse. I was there with my dad. Great steak, very expensive. He'll tell you. So, if we haven't been on a date yet, does that mean we're going to go on one in the future?
No, thank you. I have another question for you.
Yes, it's true. I'm single.
No,
I
you're not.
actually wanted to know what you were doing 3 days ago.
Are you sure that's what you want to know?
Yes,
I was actually digging out a stump in Alicia Cole's backyard.
you. Digging out a stump.
What? Yeah. Not my favorite pastime, but I can't really say no to the money. I mean, it gives a good tan. Ladies can't say no to a hot bod.
Okay.
You don't believe me? No. Oh, maybe you should ride with me to the beach. I can show you.
Ugh. No thanks.
No, thank you.
I think Nancy just threw up in her mouth.
See you later.
Alright, let's talk to Judge Danforth about, Hey. Never
Who
mind.
has access to the evidence room?
Oh, well, that would be me and Alicia. Why do you ask?
Just curious. Thanks.
Really?
I'll
Nothing
come
about
back
the primal
later.
cuts? Alright. Alicia, I'm gonna try to knock, but I can't seem to.
Yes, can I help you?
See you later.
I would love to collaborate Jason's story. Because I don't think he was at Primal Cuts. I think he was, well, 3 nights ago? Yeah, he probably was. But the night of the arson? Oh, her door is shut. Maybe, if she ever shuts her door. Let me tell you, she is not a... Isn't that great? This is a contest winner.
A leopard print lighter. Why here? Better hang on to this.
Excellent. That was the winner of the pumpkin carving
Hey.
contest.
Are you
Nope.
We're going to find...
If you say so. Look, thanks for...
Have you ever seen this lighter before?
Wow. I lost this days ago. Where'd you find it?
Outside the front door.
Are you always snooping around?
Yeah, it's literally my
I have a
job.
knack for finding things that other people miss.
Thanks. This means a lot to me.
Wait, we give it
See
back?
you later.
Crud, we really could have used that. Darn it, Nancy.
Hey, we're going to find out who did this, May. I promise.
If you say so. Look, think.
Talk to you later.
Alright, Deirdre, are you in here? No. Okay. How's whatever it is you're working on going?
Hello? Deirdre?
Help me!
Deirdre!
I got you. Deirdre 1, Nancy 0. Ugh, you're so gullible.
It's not funny.
Come on. Yes, it is. You know what? I like it. Because now I know how much you care.
Of course I care, Deirdre. Despite your best efforts.
Well, anyway, I have some information for you. Frances Tuttle? What do you know about her?
She was
She's the
old?
former owner of Hathorn House.
What? That's it?
Well, I thought you were going to research.
It all goes back to Frances Tuttle. Check it out. She took over the Hathorn House estate in 1992. Although I found 3 different marriage announcements in the Salem News, she was never married and never had any biological children. The only living heir now is Lauren Holt. She met Frances Tuttle and was officially adopted in 2006.
The judge said there was a will. Lauren confirmed that.
Exactly.
I don't remember that
As far
part.
as I can tell, there is no will. Nothing was ever filed with the town clerk. No lawyer has stepped forward with a copy. Frances was in her late 80s when she passed, and she had a stroke a few years earlier. Maybe she was confused.
Are you saying you think that Lauren burned down her own house?
Sounds bizarre, I know, but it's the most likely scenario.
But why?
Because in Salem, a historic property is classified differently if it's a ruin versus being an intact structure. Without a will, a ruined property is preserved as is.
So Lauren could stay there.
Mm-hmm. Now, I don't think living in a charred-out building is great for your health, but it's a theory.
Okay. See if you can find out anything else. I'll meet you back at the Perry house later.
Okay. Bye, Nancy.
Alright, well, that's a thing. But she definitely didn't burn down her own house. Let's call the responsible Hardy Boy.
Nancy.
Not that one.
Hey, how's it going? Find anything?
Nothing. Aside from the weird looks from the woman who lives here. Lauren Holt, I think her name was. To be fair, it looks like we're drilling for oil with all this equipment. Whoa! Cold spot! Grab that EMP meter, Frank, quickly!
What, you mean this? It says EMF.
Yeah, that one!
This one? Or this one? This one? You're sure?
Yes!
Because I have these other devices here like ESP, or PSN, or NASA.
Come on, Frank, hurry! God, it's gone! We're going to have to be quicker to catch these paranormal phenomena.
Uh-huh. Oh, hey, Nancy, forgot to tell you. On the way into town, I spotted surveillance cameras on the outside of the courthouse. Try checking the footage. I'm sure they have cameras on the inside as well.
They do.
Yeah, good catch.
We'll let you know if we catch any phenomena.
Thanks. Talk soon.
I was there and I didn't see anything that let me do that, so yeah. Just because I always
Hello.
call Ned.
You've reached the voicemail inbox of Ned Nickerson. I apologize that I did not come to the phone in a timely fashion. Please feel free to leave a message after the beep.
Alright, I guess. No reason not to. Yeah. Alright, let's go back and see. Let's just call him Carson real quick. See if there's anything I need from Carson.
Hey, you reached Carson Drew's home number.
Ned's such a dork. Nancy never texts them. They always text Nancy first. Alright, well. Back to the courthouse. Maybe now that I talked to Frank and Jill, they'll let me look at some documents? I like how Nancy's like, better hold on to this, and then we gave it to the person suspected of arson. Hold on. Alright, that way's walled off. And that way I can't get to because the road is closed because of a sinkhole. Alright. He's parked in a handicap lane! This guy is parked in a handicapped lane! Can we just arrest him? I know we're not the police, but can we citizens arrest this man? I hope someone spits on your car. He's 100% on the suspect list now, even if he was too dumb to do it before.
I'll come back later.
I talked to him and I got a beep. Gosh, this place looks great. Good time. Good keep up. I'd love to be able to check the video surveillance records, but it doesn't mention the fact that I'm even near the cameras. Alright, let's take a look at this directory. Maybe I'm missing something really obvious. Evidence court, judge, restrooms. Not.
Judge's office.
Not missing anything. Well, luckily this is just open for me now. So that's great. Okay, come on. I wish you would do more than Someone must have been real strong to pull this out of the... Can I zoom or anything here? Because it's not like I'm getting the best angles. There's a weird light pattern up there. Is that a thing? Also, no glass on the floor of my ass. I mean, to be fair, that's plaster.
A CCTV camera? There might be footage from the day of the break-in. Should ask the judge about this. The break-in was staged. The thief must have come in through the door. It's dusty.
I just really want to use this stuff. Okay, let's go talk to the judge now. I should really thank the Hardy Boys for giving me a clue. What they're not supposed to do on Master Mode. I'm also not supposed to have a checklist on Master Mode.
I went through the missing evidence and was able to get a list of everything that's missing. Judge? Judge?
I'm afraid I haven't been completely honest with you, Nancy.
Are you gonna pull a gun on me?
What? You know?
Let's just say I can tell when someone is trying to hide something from me.
The reason Carson sent you to Mosem Castle was because I already knew what was stolen from the courthouse. Tegan Perry had assembled a packet of documents outlining her accused witch's claims on the Hathorne house. They were compelling, and I believe she had a real claim. But now, they're missing.
No documents, no claim.
Yes. Oh, what a mess.
Wow, okay. Now I get all this stuff to talk to him about. Alright, so from what I can tell, the accused witches, or the descendants of the people whose property was seized, might want that property back, the Hathorne house back. The Hathorne house became caught on fire somehow. Lauren Holt lives there, and if the house is burned down, Lauren can still live there because ruined property that's antique or whatever stays as is. However, I still don't think Lauren did it.
Without any evidence or will, What's the legal status of the house?
Well, that is a somewhat complicated question. With so many moving parts and interested parties with crossover jurisdictions,
You're the one who decides who gets the house.
how did you know?
I can tell you're not happy about being the center of such a large decision.
Well, it's muddy, legally, and complicated for other reasons.
Because it's not just who lives there. It's tied up in the town's history.
Yes, not to be taken lightly.
So Lauren wants it. The accused witches' descendants want it. I think someone burned down the house to prevent them from finding the will that would give it to Lauren. So I don't think Lauren burned down the house because she knows there's a will. And it's in there, I'm pretty sure. I think it's in this ant room, though.
Do you remember any details about the AW?
It's underneath that weird stone.
I don't remember much, unfortunately. Oh, there was this key with its blade shape to spell AW. Very unique. Not sure what it was connected to.
Like this one?
Yes, that's it. Where did you find this?
Mosam Castle. I say both crimes are connected. The theft of the Book of Apologies and the theft of evidence from the courthouse.
Someone is going to great lengths to prevent the AW organization from having a claim on the Hathorn estate.
Any educated guess who that might be?
Practically everybody in this town. Everyone has an interest. Some want it to be a museum, others a carnival attraction. And I'm sure Lauren Holt just wants to live there.
I'll have to dig deeper.
Well, you'll need to do it quickly. I unfortunately must file the papers in 2 days. Otherwise, I lose control of the property and it falls into the hands of the state. And I doubt they give a fig about anyone's opinions from this town.
I love a good ticking clock, as long as it's not a time bomb.
Which we're really good at disarming.
Where were you when this evidence was stolen?
If you can believe it, I was here, working. I have no reason to steal the evidence, trust me.
I just wondered why you didn't hear
It's
it.
giving me more headaches than I care to admit.
Do you have CCTV footage from the break-in?
Yes, we do. Huh. I had completely forgotten about those.
How do you forget about that?
Do you mind if I take a look at the footage?
Of course, of course. It will take about a day to get the right footage. Come back tomorrow and it will be here waiting for you.
Do you mind me asking what you were doing 3 days ago?
That would be the day you visited Mosam Castle. Are you asking for an alibi, Miss Drew?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to
I
confirm
am.
what everyone was doing the day that the Book of Apologies was stolen.
I know it was stolen. But you know I'm the one that called your dad to have you go look for it to begin with.
I'm not
Right.
accusing you.
But other people might say they were with you.
I was at Salem District Court all day. So
not the
unless
safe
you're
house.
interviewing the fine folks who stole eggs from a plover's nest at Winter Island Beach, or triple parked outside the Wax Museum during the middle of the Harvest Festival, I highly doubt my schedule will have crossover with any of the alibis you're following up on.
You're quite right. There's no way that would happen at all. You should really spend more time with your son.
One quick question for you, Judge. Do you remember where you were on the night the Hathorn house was burned?
Of course.
Oh, there it is.
Dinner with my son. It was a very expensive dinner because Jason got the 64-ounce tomahawk chop. And I paid for it like I always do. Ha! You actually suspect me of
He was
committing
with
this
Jason.
crime?
No. I just like to get the full picture of who was where, when.
Oh, good.
Right. Thank you, Judge.
He was with Jason, which means May wasn't with Jason, which means I was
thought
wrong.
you should know there's a car parked outside in the handicapped spot.
Huh, you don't say. I'll have it taken care of. Goodbye now.
Goodbye. Gotcha, Jason. That made me so happy. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Nancy Drew. Frick. Jason was with his dad and not with May. I thought May and Jason were hooking up. And Jason doesn't like, or his dad doesn't like
Nancy,
that.
what's going on?
Nothing. Enjoy the tow truck.
See you later.
Alright, I'm gonna find the Hathorn house evidence that I missed. You watch. I got Jason. Oh, Nancy, thank you for being as vindictive as I am. That really makes me happy. So happy. That weird patch on the ground? Nah, it's probably just the fact that I turned the graphics way down. Where's the other piece of the flyer, I wonder? I think I'm gonna need way more than one other piece. Alright, let's see. Can we please talk about this weird looking... I mean, this is where the will is. Can no one understand? This is definitely where the will is. It's weird looking. Darn it, come on. I want to go in there so badly.
A wooden decor...
Alright. The house isn't that big. I know I can find it. Checked all those. They're just making circles. Why are there ants? Why does Nancy not comment on that?
It's dust.
Come on, Nancy. Talk about these weird ants. They're gonna chew a hole in the furniture or something that ants do. Come on, it wouldn't be the first time the fireplace. You're not wrong. Oh, come on, there's definitely something here. Fine. You're not wrong. Ants would have some food-related item. They're swarming this area. They're making kind of a weird symbol too. It's like... It could just be a nest though. But Nancy can't interact with any of it. I'm clicking really hard. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think they're ants or termites? I've never seen a termite before, but I've seen ants. Also, one just totes disappeared. And one just popped into place, into existence. I can see it a lot clearer than you guys, though, so... yeah. I think they're supposed to be ants. Anything in this light bulb? No? There's something in this house.
The entire second... The walls are still smoldering from the fire.
I did a pretty good job looking. I think you're right. I think they're ants. Look, I was on the chat boards a bit ago, and I know there's something in a window. But... message boards. But... there's nothing. There's nothing. I know other people are having a hard time finding it too, but there's nothing.
Francis Tut.
I can't get over to this side of the room because I really want to inspect that fireplace. Because lots of Nancy Drew games and stuff have stuff in the fireplace. Alright. I'm gonna go cheat real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. Thanks, cheats. Oh, also, I accidentally stopped watching myself, so I gotta go do that real quick. There we go. Okay, so apparently I have to check this. There's a leaf or something there.
An old
and then click on the desk a lot. Apparently that's a thing. Okay, thanks. My dear Lauren, you came to me midwinter, made each day feel brightest. Like a lion, I cared for my new cub, even though sometimes she could be stubborn like an ox. In the month where spring stirs, I revealed your heritage to you, and on the day of whatever that is, we remembered our ancestors. Now I wish for you to choose, make this house your home, or be free of this burden. Backside of the lever. The will is in the house. Thanks, Francis.
A letter written in Francis Tuttle's own hand.
Is this Lauren? Because guess what?
Tegan.
Nope, Tegan.
I was able to rule out some...
You need to come here, quickly. Something's happened.
I'll be right there.
Woo!
What happened?
How did it come to this?
Sorry, Ned. Come on, let's get inside.
Okay, all I saw was a bunch of liars. It wasn't that damning. Oh, where's May?
So I didn't tell you everything. You know, it's just been really hard.
It's okay. I understand.
When I started working at the museum, I was curious about our town's history. Because I think history is the most important thing. Santayana said, those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. Right?
Of course.
Sure,
Well,
someone
I
said
found
it.
out something about my family. We changed our name. We used to be Paris.
Okay.
Samuel Paris and his daughter Betty were the first accusers of witches. They were directly responsible for the execution of numerous people. And they are part of my family.
Oh. But you're the
head of the AW organization. My family helped murder their ancestors. Which is why I've never told anybody, and now everyone knows.
Why do you think anyone would do this?
I don't know. Maybe it's someone else who wants the Hathorn house. No one in AW is going to trust me after this. And the evidence is gone. All of this for nothing.
It's going to be okay, Tegan. We'll figure it out.
I mean, I don't think they care that much, honestly. Oh yeah, I gotta call Ned back.
Can you give me an update?
Oh, get to play as the Hardy Boys.
Hey guys, can you give me an update?
Nancy, I have missed talking to you. I need some rationality in my life.
Complaining about rationality is inherently irrational.
No, it's not.
Right. What's going on? Everything okay?
Not really. I'm at the Perry house. Someone vandalized it with graffiti.
Really?
Turns out the Perrys are descendants of the Paris family. A family who was responsible for sending some of the accused witches to their deaths.
Wow, doesn't she run that justice group, Accused Witches?
Yep. Exactly. Explains why she's so dedicated to the cause. She knew and was trying to make things right, I guess.
So, someone is trying to embarrass the Perrys. Means our suspect is still in town.
Looks like.
Good point.
Have you found anything?
Nope. Nothing here. It's been dead quiet. It's a joke. We're, in a cemetery.
If you have to explain it, it's not a joke.
I get it.
I'm working on it.
No problem,
I'll fix the frame. I'll
partner.
fix it in a minute.
Western joke. I mean, we haven't really discussed the whole detective partnership thing yet, so...
Frank, not a good time.
Right. Talk soon.
If you're done
Thank
being
you for letting me
awkward,
know.
I could use your help.
What? I'm not awkward.
Whatever you say, partner.
Let's finish our search and get out of here, okay?
Sure,
It's
sure,
from
sure,
hitting
but
on
don't
Nancy.
rush. We're here to prove the existence of ghosts. That requires steady patience.
And steady equipment. Speaking of which, how are we doing on that front?
All set. I'll use the antenna to search for suspicious cold spots while you move around with the Ghost Wavelength Spectral Analyzer 2.5 and look for disturbances from the other side.
The spectral analyzer? Anyway, are you sure it actually works?
Of course. I built it myself. The device has a top-of-the-line scanner that can detect any disturbances. It might not have found anything yet, but you have to stay optimistic about these things.
And I guess this ghost hunting notebook is homemade too?
Thoroughly researched. But yes, it is.
You are now playing as Frank Hardy. Okay. I don't know what this is, so let's turn that low, I guess. I don't know what that is, but there's two settings for it. Alright, so let me know if that's any better. Hunt for ghosts. Okay. Easy to do. Let's snoop through his phone real quick. Who's he got his contacts? No one. Who's he got his chat? No one. Pictures? No one. Nope, nothing. Alright, so literally half my frames just dropped and I've been standing here. Cool. Cool. I'll fix it. Let me know if this fixes it.